Hi everyone, in today's video I'm sharing my 9 simple everyday habits that I feel are important to take up in 2021 to support your physical and mental health. These habits are simple, but compounded in a year will make a massive difference in your life. Just a note before we start, I upload yummy recipes and science-based nutritional tips every week. If you're interested in this type of content, hit the like button below, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. I know that advice like drink more water, eat more vegetables or exercise more, it can be a bit daunting, tiring, because you already know that this is what you need to do in order to be healthier and happier. So me talking about them will not benefit you much, will it? So I will be super specific to things that I think will make a difference in your life and that made and continue making a difference in my life, especially during last year, which was super intense for everyone. Drink 500 ml of water first thing in the morning. I know that I mentioned that I will not say anything about drinking more water and things like that, but I'm really bad at drinking water throughout the days, and so finding a solution for that was super important. So as soon as I make my bed, I drink 500 ml of water, which is 1/4 of the requirements. It's a lot, and I take my time to drink it before I have my first cup of coffee or my herbal tea. The thing is, I'm into my work so much that I forget about drinking water if water is even right there. I tried many things and initially they worked, but I would slip back again shortly. So my theory is actually that I'm so into my job that I cannot think about anything else. So in order to combat that, what I do is I make sure that I drink 500 ml of water first thing. Stretch and work on your posture. Last year, just before the first quarantine, I was super fit. I was sweating every single day. I was running and was very energized. During the first quarantine, I tried to do home workouts, but I was not enjoying them. I used to be out exercising. And then I moved in with my boyfriend, then we bought a house, moved again, and life got super busy and I got overwhelmed with all of these things. All I wanted is actually sleep and cuddle, so I slowly stopped exercising. It went so much against everything I was used to and I felt guilty, but I went with the flow. What I felt I needed instead was stretching. I felt so tense and I started working on my posture at the same time, stretching, and suddenly all the tension resided and I felt more energized again. So I highly recommend that you include stretching and working on your posture, definitely in your daily routine. Take vitamin D or spend more time under the sun. I actually have a video on my channel on the benefits of vitamin D and I will link it in the description of this video so you can check it out. Vitamin D helps with better calcium absorption from your body and your bones, keeping them healthy. It helps us fight infection by keeping our immune system strong. It has anti-cancer effects, helps us with the seasonal depression, and it keeps our brain healthy as well. So the deficiency of vitamin D can have the opposite effects. We are more prone to illness, seasonal depression, brain-related diseases, and bone-related issues. In the last 4 years, I have been taking vitamin D between September and April for sure, and sometimes during the summer months as well, when my exposure to the sun is low, and I'm much better because of it. I feel stronger and I haven't had any seasonal blues since then. My mom has started doing that as well, and she also feels much stronger off the back of it. Cook in bulk. Do you cook? Great! Cook 3 portions per person in your household. I recommend this to anyone pretty much because I have saved so much time and money because of it. I started this habit while I was living in London and I continued it ever since. I always say that if it works, keep it up. And I have also written an article on this that was published on Medium. When you get a chance, do read that. I will link it in the description of this video. Sleep adequately. When I was much younger, I did not value sleep as much as I do now. Now there are times I am even going to bed at 9 o'clock, starting my downshifting practice, and by 10:30 I'm already asleep. I'm always more productive the next day when my evenings are screen-free and my dinner was an early one. I actually tried to eat my dinner between 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This year, I got blue light blocking glasses as a Christmas gift and I'm enjoying wearing them. They're super beautiful and stylish, don't you think? I never had issues falling asleep quickly, but I have less headaches and my eyes hurt less because of it. So definitely get blue light blocking glasses. Write down your thoughts. I started journaling in the last 6 months, and at the end of every month I write down my thoughts. What went well, what did not, and how I felt, mostly focusing on how I felt. I found it therapeutic and I really enjoy doing it. If you do not like writing, you can draw. Maybe you can draw a picture that summarizes your month. I actually support very much the practice of the monthly overview. It allows you to see how you're doing, the difficulties that you're facing, and through writing it all, you realize what you can do better next time. It gives you the opportunity to congratulate yourself for overcoming difficulties or feel compassion and empathy for yourself, whatever that is for you. Declutter and get organized. When your space is decluttered and organized, you feel lighter. You enjoy it. You enjoy spending time in the kitchen, in the living room, in your bedroom. In 2020, I decluttered a couple of times my space. And to avoid clutter in general, my fiancé and we always ask ourselves when we want to buy something if we are buying it because we really need it or it's just an impulse thing. And if it is an impulse thing and we do not need it, we do not buy it, thus avoiding clutter. As a result of this, I haven't spent anything on clothes, shoes, or accessories in 2020 because I barely wear anything with the exception of my everyday clothes. And at the same time, I have been taking really good care of them, so nothing needed replacement. For organizing, I actually follow Marie Kondo's organizing method, which has made a massive difference for us as we manage to fit many things in small spaces. I am planning to do a video on how to organize your kitchen, your wardrobe, and your bathroom in the following video. So if this is something that you would like to see, then hit the like button below and let me know. I also wanted to share a personal experience with organizing. So as I mentioned earlier, I got so unmotivated to exercise in 2020 and did not think much of it as I was doing stretching. And one weekend, actually, after having organized my kitchen, I suddenly felt like drinking more herbal teas than I usually do. And I sometimes even replaced my morning coffee with herbal teas. Following that, I started craving yoga, and once I started doing yoga, then one day I felt like doing something more aerobic and cardio, and now I'm back at working out and doing home workouts as well, actually, that I wasn't enjoying it. And all of it happened as soon as I organized my kitchen. And I'm not sure how it triggered my exercising actually, or my wanting to exercise, but I'm happy that it did. I'm not saying that as soon as you organize your kitchen or wardrobe or bathroom, you will start exercising, but you never know what you will trigger after you have an organized and decluttered space. But aren't you just a little curious what decluttering your space may open up for you? Take up a therapeutic hobby. A therapeutic hobby can be something that helps you relax, release stress, example drawing, painting, meditation, exercise. I find cooking therapeutic and meditative. You can search for stress relief activities and experiment with finding the one or the ones that bring you joy. I think therapeutic hobby is more important in 2021 than actually watching television, and that is because it will make you feel better about yourself. You will become more confident, you will feel restful and less tired. You will feel your day full and productive, and trust me on that, I do. Spend time solving puzzles and quizzes. I started solving puzzles and quizzes in the beginning of 2021. We buy the printed magazines, and when we go to bed early, even a little bit late, we spend time solving the quizzes and puzzles, and we laugh with answers we think fit but end up not fitting. This practice also helps us keep our minds sharp, and it is one of the best ways to stay away from screens. Now, you will be tempted to look for answers on your mobile phone, but avoid doing it. There are answers at the end of the book anyway, so if needs be, do that instead. So these were my 9 habits to take up in 2021. So drink 500 ml of water first thing in the morning, stretch and work on your posture, take vitamin D supplements and spend more time under the sun, cook in bulk, sleep adequately, write down your thoughts, declutter and get organized, take up a therapeutic hobby, and spend time solving puzzles and quizzes. Hopefully you found this video super helpful. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment and subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos. See you in the next episode, guys.